Good morning. I just wanted to take a minute to say welcome to my new subscribers. I appreciate you stopping by and staying. It's so nice. I really enjoy interacting with everybody, and I do that on two different levels. So let me explain. When I started my video, I had an idea in mind about being, showing things about being creative. And, what happened was that I then put up a posting about camping, and that got a lot of interest and response. And so YouTube would say, if that's where you're gaining a lot of response, that's what you need to continue with. The problem with that is I'm in Ontario. You just can't camp year round. I'm retired, I work part time, so I can't even go to places where I could camp year round. I'm still somewhat restricted to a little bit of a working schedule. So, still retired, still enjoying life. The other thing that I did was I put up a knitting video and I got a lot of response from that. So now I have two streams, knitting and camping, outdoors activity, and everything related to that. So I've often said we are multifaceted. We're not just one thing in life. And I can understand that a lot of YouTube channels have a theme that they follow. Well, I have a theme. It's two things. So I will try, and I have been posting a knitting video once a week and a camping or outdoors video because I'm usually doing both. And that's one reason why I changed my channel to the variety show, because it is a variety of things, but there is a subtle theme in there: camping, outdoors activities, and knitting. So what am I doing? Well, this is the knitting video, and the outdoors one is coming up once a week. So if you're interested, tune in once a week or hit the notification bell. If it's knitting and you're not interested in that, skip it and wait, because the next one's coming, and vice versa. If you're a knitter and you're seeing a camping video and you're not interested in that, well, stay tuned because the knitting video is coming up. So what am I doing? I knit probably at least 1/3 of a shawl, and I changed my mind about what I wanted to do and how I wanted it to look, maybe even needle size. Haven't settled on that yet. It's a summer shawl. So I'm frogging it, which means I've pulled it all out. But if you just simply knit back with the yarn that you've been knitting with, it's going to be all wrinkled. Now, there's a slight wrinkle to this. And I've gone ahead and knit up with that before, but it comes out pretty wrinkly. And even if you block it, which means wetting it down, laying it flat, stretching it out, it doesn't take out the wrinkles. So what I do is I rewind it like a skein of wool. I wet it down and I let it dry, and it straightens itself out. I think the heat of the water when you're wetting it down helps to straighten out the curls. Well, that would be like what we women know. We want straight hair. We use a curling iron or an iron straightener or a hair straightener to iron out the curls. Anyway, so stay tuned because I did a 4-day experiment where I tried on 4 of my cotton tops during the heat wave just to see what it would like. Was it too hot? Would they allow my body to breathe, etc.? And so I share the results of that. So stay tuned. Okay, here's my afternoon update. It's 2:20. And once again, I've been rushing around because I've been going over to the grocery store, picking out some stuff, hurrying up to get ready to go over to a friend's house for the afternoon and evening. And I don't know what time or temperature it is. Echo, what's the temperature now?
Right now, it's 28 degrees Celsius.
That's warm enough. Okay, this top is working well. I've hardly even noticed that I had it on. It's very comfortable. It's definitely not the kind of top that you want to be wearing and walking around Disney World in the heat. But it might work for morning, and then you change in the afternoon because afternoon temperatures get warmer. but previous to my running around and hurrying up and doing stuff, including picking up a plant last minute and sticking it in the garden in a corner that needed something. Other than that, I've been actually quite cool. We do not have air conditioning in our house, so I thought I'd mention that too. Anyway, more updates coming.
Good day. This is day 2 of my experiment, my test run on cotton summer tops. Do they really keep you cool enough during the heat wave? So this is you've seen this before, my picnic top in the plum color. I think they call it sugar plum. And it is 9 o'clock in the morning. It is Echo. What's the temperature now?
Right now, it's 24 degrees Celsius.
24 Celsius. So it's pleasant enough. You can tell that it's going to warm up. It's supposed to go up to 33 today, which I think is about 97 Fahrenheit. And yesterday's top fared well. At no point did I think, oh, I got to get this top off. It's too hot. Nope, it was fine. Now today I'm supposed to work, so I'm going to wait until the heat kind of builds up a bit more. Go into work late. I work part-time, cards, easy. Anyways, and then I can go into the store and cool off and stuff. Again, we don't have air conditioning in this house, so it can get pretty warm. So we're reliant on old-fashioned things like a fan and so forth. So right now, it's very comfortable. We'll see how it goes. I've wore this top before working, and it works. I'll keep you posted.
Well, we're waiting for a summer storm to arrive. One passed overhead while I was working in a town north of here, about half an hour away. And there's another one coming. I'm back home in Orangeville, so anyways, working inside air conditioning, this top works well. It's comfortable. I never feel too warm. You could say I feel cool enough. And now I'm home in my non-air conditioned house. And the temperature, they said, is 33, which is about 97 Fahrenheit. And I'm fine. Again, never once felt like, oh, I gotta get this top off. You ever wore clothing like that, where you just felt like, this is way too warm, I gotta change? Well, I haven't been feeling that way with this, so it's working well so far. I'm pleased. Good morning. This is now day 3 of my experiment, the 3rd day of heat wave. It's completely overcast today, and yet it's still going up to 33 degrees. I think the weatherman was explaining that these clouds that are hovering over us, you can't even see any formation of clouds. It's just gray sky. But it acts like a dome that keeps the heat in. So we're still going to be 33 today. So I thought I would switch it up a bit today. Instead of just wearing my picnic cotton tops, I thought I'd wear this one. I don't know if you see that all right. It's not the best view of it, but shows all my rolls. But this is made from Tencel yarn, and Tencel apparently is a man-made product. It actually comes from a product called lyocell, which is derived in an environmentally friendly way from wood. So, and apparently it helps you breathe as well. So I'm going to breathe today. I'll just read a few of my notes here about Tencel. It is known for its excellent properties and makes it a good choice for hot weather. Excellent properties? I think what it means is it's made from lyocell and modal fibers. Okay, I mentioned lyocell, it's made from wood, but breathability. Tencel is highly breathable, allowing air to circulate and heat to escape, and that's what we need. We tend to think of when we're hot that we want air to going in and around our bodies and help our bodies cool off. There's a natural process that's happening. Our bodies will actually sweat, reduce some moisture, and wick away some of the heat from our bodies. So, what we wear makes a difference as to how our bodies can breathe and how well the fabric will actually help us cool off. I was reading that merino wool uh, actually wicks away the moisture, which is nice, and it will dry faster. Whereas cotton will take it'll absorb the moisture, but it will take longer to dry. So, big debate. Do I wear picnic cotton tops that I've knit 100% cotton, or do I wear merino wool, or do I wear Tencel? So today is my Tencel test. If you've never ever knit with Tencel, it is a really nice lightweight fabric to knit with, and has, so it says, a great cooling effect. So today I'm going to find out, and if it works well, I might go back to knitting some items with Tencel. We'll see. So it's going well so far, and I'm going to head off to work. I'll see you later. So, update. I'm warm, but anybody would be warm in 97 plus degree Fahrenheit weather. I'm fairly comfortable with my top. We've been sitting out front, and there's a lovely breeze, so that part works well. Would I wear it to Disney for a day? I've been thinking about that. Probably I'd wear it in the morning and in the evening when the weather is a bit cooler, but not in the heat of the day, especially when you're walking around. There's a lot of walking in Disney. You're in and out of air-conditioned buildings, so that helps, but I know I would wear something lighter, like a tank top, which I tend to wear anyways. So, but overall, I think it's working well.
Day 4. I knit before I go to work. I'll leave about 10 o'clock right now. It is 5 to 9. It's quite warm. Echo, what's the temperature outside?
Right now, it's 23 degrees Celsius. Today, expect a high of 28 degrees.
Not bad. It feels warmer today though, because I think the humidity is up. So today I'm wearing my tank top that I made out of picnic cotton. I'll show you some pictures. And I suspect I might be a little bit cold in the air-conditioned stores that I'll be working in. But the rest of the time, I think I'll be quite comfortable. I like that there's sort of like no sleeves and it's just more open. So let's see how well it works today. Yesterday's sweater, I did reach a point at the end of the day where I felt like I had to take it off. That was the Tencel yarn sweater. So good testing. Oh, and I used my cooling cloth yesterday. I'd actually put on a tank top, t-shirt, and wet down my cooling cloth and put it around my neck, just hung it down around, and no kidding, it dried within an hour and a half. It was very hot. I did want to add that, when it's really hot outside, you do life different. You slow down, you take it easy, because when you're moving around a lot, it generates body heat, and that makes it warmer than it really is. If you're indoors with air conditioning, that's fine. You can just do normal activities, normal pace. But when you're not in air conditioning, like me in this house, because I rent, that's why we don't have air conditioning. We could buy a separate unit, but I don't like the noise. But the thing is, you just learn to do life differently. I always say, nature is saying, slow down, take it easy. So you can still do stuff, just pace yourself and enjoy the warm weather as much as you can.
Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for day camping, where Stanley shares what it is like for him being newly retired at 81, and also a project that I created for storage in my Honda. I actually made the boxes and designed them so they would suit my needs, and they fit. So I'll be sharing those things. And there'll be more knitting too, so stay tuned. Subscribe, like, hit the bell, share, and enjoy life. But you know what? Start by enjoying life.